Well, we got some first round tight ends. Yes. After a year of kind of not a great tight end class, we have a pretty solid one coming out. There's a lot of playmakers in this class. But before we get into that, I'm Steven Gardell, better known as What's Crack Lackin'. It's your boy Broshmo, just in case you did not know. So go ahead, become a bro and subscribe. Leave that thumbs up if you enjoy the content. It's always much appreciated, much obliged. If you want to see my expanded rankings, go to Fan to Fan Network. It's the link in the pinned comment or in the description below. I'm going to give you my top 10 here, but I got 8 other guys on this list, 18 tight ends in total I have evaluated. So go check it out. But let's go ahead and let's start with the top in this class. Kyle freaking Pitts. I love Kyle Pitts. Honestly, I know we had like TJ Hawkinson be a top 10 pick as a tight end. By no means did he have the receiving capability of Kyle Pitts. Not even a Noah Fant did. Kyle Pitts is amazing. No one separates like him at the tight end position. He's basically like a jumbo receiver. This is what I'm going to say. Like, yes, okay, you'd be like, oh, he's not all around great linebacker. You can't block. The guy's like 20. He's still actually 19. He could develop into being a fine blocker. It's what he does in the passing game. What is today's NFL? It's a freaking pass-heavy NFL. This guy, I honestly, this is the closest to a Travis Kelce I think we've seen ever, in my opinion. I love Kyle Pitts. I think he has a chance to be a top 20 prospect. The guy, I mean, he had 14 contested catches last season, which was the most among tight ends. He's the most gifted athletically. This guy, you're drafting him for his receiving capability. He deserves to be a first rounder. And then the other guy I have in the first round here is a bit more well-rounded. Pat Freiermuth out of Penn State. He doesn't have the receiving capability of a Kyle Pitts. He doesn't have the ability after the catch of a Kyle Pitts. He's more of a battering ram, like, all right, I got the ball. Good luck trying to bring me down, boys. But he's pretty good in his own right. He has experience playing on the outside in the slot and on inline. He's probably one of the best blockers in this draft. And like I said, he might not have the speed of he definitely doesn't have the speed of Pitts, but he might not have the speed of some of the other guys in this draft. But he's hard to bring down. He's very good after contact. So yeah, this is a guy, if you're looking for, this is probably your TJ Hawkinson prospect right here. And I think from what we saw in his rookie season, Hawkinson is safe to say we should have probably been a late first round pick at the most. And then at 3, Brevin Jordan out of Miami. Physical, athletic freak. He's tough to bring down after the catch, and most people will tell you that he was hindered by the awful quarterback room there at Miami. I'm a Hurricanes fan, so yeah, I could verify. It's got that blue check mark. Quarterback room bad at Miami? It was. But he's not a great route runner. He's a bit raw in that aspect. He doesn't display great ball skills. He was 211 on contested catches. Like, the talent, the upside is there. We've seen glimpses of greatness from him, but he's nowhere near those top 2 guys. Just probably the upside's a bit salivating. Then Charlie Collar out of Iowa State here at 4. He's a very bright kid. He doesn't have the athletic upside of Jordan, but he's very savvy, and you could see, especially as a route runner, you could see that winning on route. Like, he just wins on routes tight ends are supposed to win on. The one most famous, crossers, phenomenal. He gets behind the defense and he's like, ta. Not great after the catch. He kind of takes what is given to him. But like I said, he's such a great route runner that could actually be a great deal of yards. Doesn't, like I talked about, doesn't have the speed, but like I said, he's such a savvy prospect. He's a solid blocker. I think he is a very good tight end prospect here. And then I got Josh Peterson out of Louisiana-Monroe. He is the son of the Eagles coach. If you want a game to be like, okay, well, sell him on me, go watch Florida State last year. If you're not aware, Florida State actually had a pretty awesome defense. At least they have great defensive prospects on that class. Just didn't put it all together last year. But then again, the offense was so bad. I mean, it kind of sucks when you're on the field all the time. but he destroyed Florida State. The guy's a chain mover. He has a knack for the big play. I think he's a very interesting prospect, very worthy of an early day 3 pick. Then I got Hunter Long out of Boston College. Very good length. Combines that with speed and quickness. He won't beat many corners, but he'll give linebackers some serious trouble. He displayed very good hands. And he has some separation ability, but this is based all on limited snaps. He only had, I think, like 22 catches last year. So, I mean, and the thing is, a lot of teams sold out to like stop the run for Boston College, so it was easy for him to kind of get behind defenses. Or it was just easy for him to go unaccounted for most of the time because they had AJ freaking Dillon. They were trying to stop that hoss. So it'll be interesting to see if his production increases or stays the same under Jeff Hafley. So we'll see this year. Jake Ferguson out of Wisconsin here at 7. Solid run blocker. You have to be playing in that Wisconsin offense. And he does have a considerable sample size of doing that. He does have some solid receiving ability, but he's a bit limited athletically, but he's very good at the contested catch. He's good after the catch. If he could run anything under a 4.8, I'd be surprised. So we'll see that at the combine, but overall, solid tight end. Luke Farrell out of Ohio State here. He's a bit of a projection at this point, and I mean, hopefully the Big Ten has a season. We'll see. But great size, great athleticism. He only has 29 career catches, and I mean, in that Ohio State offense, I mean, if you see me talk about Justin Fields or really any of the receivers from this class, they don't have expanded, or at least the tight end portion. They don't run an expanded route tree. They're not really asked to in that offense, in that system. So there are a lot of question marks, but you know you're getting a guy with some physical and athletic upside. So you might just kind of bank on that. Then I got Trey McBride out of Colorado State. Guy we're probably going to see in the 2022 draft. He does have more years of eligibility. He's only 20 this fall, so I could definitely see him return for his senior season. But the guy has some of the best ball skills in this class. He would challenge Pat Freiermuth as the best blocker in this class. He's got good speed. He doesn't really makes tacklers miss. He kind of has that Freiermuth mindset of, hey, you want to get me? Fine, I'm gonna bowl you freaking over. Hold on, boys. I'm going places. So he's tough to bring down, but where he is limited is his route running is kind of bad. It's not bad. It's just not great, and he only runs a limited route tree there. You would see the same complaint I have with Warren Jackson from Colorado State, the receiver. But overall, he's a great prospect. And definitely a guy I see, especially with the Mountain West, I believe, not having a season, right? Pretty sure. Mountain West. Yep. They plan to play in the spring. So I fully expect this guy to come out in 2022. And then at 10, I got Tony POLJAN out of Virginia. He's actually a transfer from Central Michigan, but he's like, hey, let me get this chance to play in the Power 5 and really prove that I should be higher on everyone's board. And the dude's a former quarterback. He runs pretty darn good routes. He's very smooth as a route runner. He's got very good hands. He's got pretty good size. He's only getting bigger. He had 33 receptions for 496 yards and 4 touchdowns for Central Michigan. So it'll be interesting to see how he does at Virginia. He is your definition of a safety blanket. He is where the quarterback needs him at all times. The thing is, the dude's he's just not a great blocker. I mean, former quarterback, you don't expect him to be, still learning the position. I think last year was his first full season at tight end. So something interesting to watch out for there. So another guy to keep your eye on. But if you want to see my expanded list, it's on Fan to Fan Network. Follow the link in the description below or in the pinned comment. and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But until next time, you be easy, my friends. Later.